Ladies and gentlemen, episode number 719. Welcome over to the land of red. Welcome to the home of TWA Wrestling. We are live on YouTube. And of course, today is our final show before this weekend's 6th annual TWA Bash at the Beach Stream Preview. And what a spectacle, a thrill ride of a show it is going to be. You certainly don't want to miss out. It is this Sunday afternoon. It is going to be an absolute barn burner, so you definitely want to be there. But today we got TWA Underground to kick off the weekend, and of course we have 4 championships on the line today, starting with a championship match in our tone setter of the day, so it is going to be a rockin' afternoon. But before we get to any of our matches, which are going to be 9 matches of pure, absolute, high-octane thrill ride, we of course got some things to discuss. There's things going on in the world of pro wrestling. It's weird, we don't have any hockey to talk about, no NBA, but we do have World Cup soccer to talk about. We do have Raw results to talk about. We've got Major League Baseball to talk about. Something we were talking about before we went live, we're probably going to continue that conversation, is a discussion about New Japan Pro Wrestling. And of course, Moonrader was bringing up some fine points about specifically the partnership, or if that's what you can call it anyways, a partnership between New Japan Pro Wrestling and of course AEW. So we're going to get to that at some point as well. Maybe right away, actually, as a matter of fact. But before we get started, I got to introduce, of course, Hardcore Country Luke, the co-host with the most at my right-hand side, and of course the other co-host with the most, Moondini, or Moonraider 25, as some of you know him as, but we refuse to call him that because he likes to disappear on us.
Oh, it has been fucking hot over here in the UK, man. We're not built for this type of stuff.
I mean, I did see you guys had, almost 36 degrees. Was it yesterday?
That was in London, that.
Was that yesterday or the day before? I forget.
The day before. It was like 29 degrees, though, where I was, like, not long ago.
It got up over...
degrees, 29 degrees.
It got up over 30 here as well the other day, and it was only supposed to go to like 25 or 26, and it completely just kept going and exceeded that. So it was damn hot.
We don't have air conditioning in homes over here. We're not built for this type of stuff.
You guys don't have... So air conditioning is not a regular thing in the UK?
Not in homes, it's not, no.
Because like over here, most people have an air conditioning unit of some sort, whether it's portable or a window unit, or perhaps they have...
We're the only ones that don't have it.
Why is that?
I think. I don't have
Is there a reason for that? Or?
It's something to do with like the homes weren't built for it or something.
But I mean,
you'd have to look it up.
Can you not buy a portable unit and just stick a hose in the window? Like you know what I mean?
I think you could, but
I don't see why not. I mean, it's kind of weird that
it's not really doesn't really get that hot.
No, I was gonna say, mind you, to be fair, in previous years,
yeah,
for generations, it really wasn't all that hot over there, right?
But
so
we've had a couple of years now where it just keeps getting to like 20 minutes and stuff like that. Now when like 30 degrees in the UK.
Yeah, the UK and Canada have just year after year has been getting hotter and hotter. And of course, we always had warmer summers as well, but not to the lengths we've had over the past 5, 6, 7 years. Like it's been absolutely crazy. We're not even, you may as well not even call us the Great White North anymore. I mean, I've
just looked at air conditioning is rare in England or the UK because historically the country's temperate climate meant true heat waves that's only a few weeks a year. As a result, Winnipeg's adoption of AC was long demands on unnecessary expense, basically.
Well, I mean, it does. One thing I will say is having air conditioning as a regular thing in your country does put a strain on the power grids. And again, you guys aren't used to that, so you guys don't have the extra power that you need for, say, 1 million homes to be air conditioning their homes at the moment. You know what I mean? So I guess there is that. But that's something they're going to have to change because, I mean, let's face it, climate change is real, We're
going to have to get it at some point. Because the last couple of years, we had some, like, getting 30 degrees and 28 degrees and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. And here we've had days where it gets close to 40 degrees like we're fucking Saudi Arabia or some damn thing. So, I mean, it's definitely getting hotter. That's there's no question about it. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just odd. You don't hear very many people say that they don't have air conditioning as a regular occurrence in people's homes. But again, it makes sense, I guess, because if you go back 10 years even, like you guys didn't have 30 plus degree weather. You'd have 24 or 25. It'd be warm,
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
warm but manageable. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So now Moondini, are you still here? See, and that's why we call him Moondini. He can't even fight the name anymore. He was just here 4 or 5 minutes ago, and now he's
I've just
disappeared.
checked
He's
on my phone there. It's 30 degrees in like fucking London.
30 degrees in London. I don't know what it is here, man. Let's have a look. Currently, it is 24 here. Now it's supposed to rain, so it's going to be a little cooler today. We're supposed to get some rain later today. I think 10 or 11 millimeters or something like that, and then rain tomorrow. Possible rain Saturday. Good Lord.
Hopefully
But
hopefully you're not moving stuff in 20 degrees weather.
I mean, I'm off today, but I have to work tomorrow and Saturday. But it's supposed to be cooler temperatures because of rain. Like it's only supposed to get up to about 20. Now it said 25 the other day. It was 30 plus. So who knows, really? But tomorrow's only supposed to be 23 degrees. That's not too bad. That's actually quite nice. And then Saturday, 25 again, but chances of rain again. Then I'll be off Sunday. So next weekend I have to move. So we're moving to a new apartment. We got right now we're living in a 1-bedroom apartment. We found a 3-bedroom for the same price that we're paying for the 1-bedroom. So it'll be nice. We have a lot more more rooms, period. So Minnie, she can have her own room again. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, Moondini, where'd you go? God damn it! How dare you disappear like that? When I wanted to get back to the New Japan Pro Wrestling conversation, he does tend to disappear like that though. He's here 1 second, gone the next. But so
Jesus, yeah, it is. It's 30 degrees in London, man. I'm glad I don't
30
fucking live in
degrees.
London.
Yeah, that's insane. I'm just gonna quickly advertise it the show as well. I should probably do that. I have not done it yet, but I'm on it right now. So what did you think about this week's World Cup soccer play?
It's called footballs there.
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, I mean technically they call it World Cup soccer, but it is football. World Cup football. What did you think of the games this week?
There's been some really good games. There's been some good games in this tournament, I think, so far. A lot of high scoring matches, I noticed. Fucking hell, like,
Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, it didn't. What was the final score of the Brazil game?
that was 3-0 last night.
3-0 last night.
It's hindered Scotland's chances of maybe not qualifying due to goal difference.
Sorry, say it again.
But they could still qualify though. It just depends how the other third place teams do, which that never used to be a thing. If you didn't finish first or second, you didn't qualify, and that was it. You were going home.
Yeah. And what team are we talking about? Sorry.
Yeah, Scotland.
Oh, Scotland. Right.
Yeah,
Well, is that who? That's who Brazil was playing. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What was the final score?
3-0.
3-0. Crazy. Now, I mean, I don't know much about the Scottish team, so I don't know how well they normally play or if they've generated good
Well,
teams in the.
it's their first World Cup in so many years. They qualified. So
Yeah. Um.
at least they never used to qualify for tournaments. Now they're qualifying for tournaments. So they're definitely getting better.
Uh. So they don't normally qualify. Now, what teams did not qualify? Besides, I know Italy didn't qualify, right?
No, Italy won the U. Italy fucking used to have a really good team. Used to have great teams.
Yeah.
Italians are usually.
It's kind of strange that Italy, because Italy's always at the World
I
Cup.
I don't.
Usually.
I hate the international team. I don't hate the country. I don't like Italy as a football team because I think they're so defensive and they just fucking cheat a
Yeah.
lot of times. But football team because I think
Turn
I have
that
nothing
down.
against the actual country and the Italians in general. It's just the football team I don't like.
Yeah.
But they
So
used to have a really good team.
what are some of the other teams that did not qualify this year that normally would? Besides
Teams
Italy,
that
obviously.
would normally qualify.
Yeah.
From Ireland is the
Oh,
other.
hey, there's Moondini.
Uh,
We were just looking for you, Moondini. We couldn't
well,
find you
who's
anywhere.
it? A lot of teams in it, like that Haiti, that Haiti that are in it. Like they don't. I've never seen them before
Well, not
in a
people that
World
are
Cup.
in it. What are some of the teams that didn't qualify for the World Cup this time that normally do? Besides Italy, we know Italy didn't qualify, which is
Italy
weird.
didn't
But
qualify. I'm trying to think. I was going to say Canada, but they're in this one, aren't
well, yeah, that's only because
they?
they're hosting, though. Let's be
Yeah,
real here for a moment, shall
yeah.
we? Canada probably wouldn't have qualified if they didn't get a free pass for hosting the games. So there's that. And the
Qualified
U.
for the one in Qatar, though.
That's true. They did. They did. And I don't know about Team USA. I don't know how often they qualify for the World Cup, but I would imagine that
They were in the last one.
they were, yeah.
So
Mufasa, we see
they
you.
didn't go very far, though. They were in
How's it
it.
going, Mufasa? What's new and exciting, buddy? Appreciate you being here as always, sir.
So if you win your group, if England wins their group, right, they'll get a third place team to play.
Yeah,
So the team
yeah,
that's
they
not
will.
as good.
Yeah, when does England play again?
Saturday, I think.
Saturday.
The England game was awful, man, on Tuesday night. I was
No, I
hoping for
know,
it if you watched
I
it.
know. It was a big. There was a lot of people disappointed with that game, but
It
um,
happens every tournament. The second game England have, it's always 0-0, and they always don't play good.
at least they weren't the first 0-0 because a lot of people had said that they expected England to have the very first 0-0 game of the
There's a
World Cup.
chance when
It
Nico
wasn't.
Riley hits the bar, it falls back to Kane, and he fucking skies it empty net, man.
Yeah,
That just sums up the performance.
yeah.
But
Um, but but yeah,
you've got to credit Ghana. They defended well. They did the job.
they did, they did. Did you see that? Fuck, now I can't think of his name off the top of my head. I just had it and I lost it. Anyways, he became the first person to score in 6 different World Cups.
Was that Kylian Mbappe?
No, it was. Oh man, no. It, starts with an R.
Right.
Starts with an R.
Not of it. Ah.
Yeah, the last name. Fuck, I was just talking about it earlier and
Or
yesterday.
do you want me to look it up?
Yeah, please do. I don't know why it's literally I had a conversation about it yesterday. I was talking about it earlier today, and for some reason his name is just like has slipped out of my head.
What was the record again?
He has scored in 6 different World Cups now. It's like a
Who has scored in 6 different World Cups? I'll ask the Alexis.
yeah. There we go. That works. Mufasa says not much, just making a new
World Cup.
tag team on 2K25 for HCC. Nice. What's the tag team you're creating?
Cristiano Ronaldo. How can you not think of him?
Ronaldo. Good
How can
God.
you not think of him?
I don't know. Like I said, I was just talking about him earlier. For some reason, I couldn't spit his name out.
Pop into your mind, man.
Right? Like one of the best players ever, and I can't think of his name off the top
I
of my
mean,
head.
it's debatable. Who's the best, Ronaldo or Messi? It's down to your like.
Well, I
opinion,
think
man, like.
honestly, I think Messi's better, but that's just my personal opinion. I don't speak for anybody else, of course.
I think Messi's better as well.
Yeah.
I like Messi better. I always have.
Yeah. Of course, we all know Team Canada played yesterday against Switzerland. Ended up being a 2-1 game in favor of Switzerland. I was hoping they would at least draw. A win would have been great. I would have liked to have seen a draw too, just so it was a much better showing going into the knockout rounds. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I mean, Switzerland's a world class team. Canada's might be in the World Cup, but I'm sorry. And again, I don't speak for anybody else, and I apologize to any Canadians that are listening to this and don't like what I have to say. But Canada still does not have a world class football team yet. I almost said soccer, but Luke's gonna lose it on me. He's gonna yell at me the whole show if I fucking call it that one more time.
You got Derby calls soccer.
To be fair, you Brits are the ones that coined the term soccer too. You guys made that shit up. It wasn't us. It was you guys. You made that shit up and confused the whole fucking world. And then, of course, North Americans ran with that word. I just don't understand the term soccer. Like, what does soccer mean? Is there a meaning behind the name? Why they coined it? Somebody should look that up. What does soccer mean? And it better not say football because
Yeah,
I will lose it on AI. That's not what we want to know, you fucks. We want to know what the term, because every name usually has a meaning. Like the name Luke, for instance, has a name meaning to it. It means something in some other language that it was derived from or whatever. Um, but regardless, again, Canada does not have a world class football team yet, and it could still be years before they actually do. And it's one of those things. Sure, you might have the best players from Canada or the best players. Doesn't matter what nation you're from. That doesn't mean they're going to play well together as a team. You know what I mean? And there's so much football going on. How much practice do they actually get with their international team before they have to start go? I guess they get practice time and they get friendlies and stuff like that, but they play for other teams. They play for other Champions Leagues and et cetera, et cetera. They don't. If you're going to have a World Cup team
yeah,
starting, so it's every 4 years. So starting year 3, that entire year, that whole club should be practicing together and learning how to work as a unit, learning how to function as a club, as a team to represent your fucking country. And they don't do that. They don't do that. And it's ridiculous.
yeah, they don't.
Um, and that's exactly why you've got the best players from Spain, you've got the best players from Brazil, the best players from Canada. It doesn't matter what nation, you got the best players from around, but how often have they played together? You know what I mean? Chances are they probably played against one another more than they've played together, and there's not near enough practice time. I think for an entire year, that club should be traveling together, practicing together, eat, sleep, breathe, shit, and eat together. If you want to produce a a world class club for
Yeah.
international play, so that's just my opinion on that. But
International football's a lot harder, I think, to win something because you're not with your players weekly and
yeah, off topic, real quick. Mundini, are you still here? Son of a bitch bastard. He did it to us again. I swear he's got his own shrine. You've got the shrine of Mickey. He's got the shrine of probably, like, I don't know, Tatum Paxley or something cool.
The World Cup's really good, but I like Premier League the best. So.
Yeah, no, I prefer Premier League play. I'm going to start paying
That's,
attention to some of the other
yeah.
leagues. The last 3 years, I've been pretty much just paying attention to Premier League, get to know the players, get to know the teams, etc. So now I can branch out just a little bit. I probably won't still pay as much attention to say, I don't know, Spanish league,
Yeah,
French league,
I
whatever.
don't,
But
but I might check out a Barcelona match
yeah,
over there.
yeah. So yeah, if we can ever get Mundini to stick around longer than 30 seconds before he takes off on us, I still want to talk about the New Japan Pro Wrestling piece, but he keeps disappearing. Disappearing, he does. He does that a lot. He's supposed to be. He's supposed to be one of the co-hosts with the most for the, TWA broadcast booth, but tis what it is, I suppose. So yeah, the final game for the group stages is this Sunday, the 28th of June. Um, what do you expect to see going forward with the knockout rounds? Who now is there a list of?
I really expect some really good matches. To be honest, it gets more interesting as well. Like, if you don't win, if you don't play good, you go at home, you're losing.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Do we know who Canada's playing yet in the knockout rounds? Have they
no,
have they
it won't tell you until after all the group
until
stages are
after the
done,
group stages are done? Yeah.
after all the
Okay.
matches are finished.
See, I wasn't sure if their group was finished or not, so I didn't know if they already had a.
But everyone's playing at the same time. So like now with final group matches, everyone plays at the same time.
I didn't know if there was any predictions of who might be playing who for the knockout stages, but I guess we'll just
It's
have
funny.
to
I was
wait and
watching
see.
Brazil and Scotland. I was watching Brazil and Scotland, and it came up Haiti 3, Morocco. Haiti 2, Morocco 3. I'm like, what a fucking game! Should I watch that one instead?
Maybe, yeah,
Because they
maybe.
both played at the same time. I flicked the channel over. I'm like, I'm gonna start watching this game. Apparently,
I mean, the Canada Switzerland game was not very good.
nah, it was shit.
It was just not very good.
I told you I was at a book. I said
Yeah,
I've turned it off. That's what I said.
yeah. Even while I tell seriously though, even watching the highlights was boring, man. Even watching the highlights.
I said I was going to put it on, but it was fucking boring. I didn't even bother.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll try
Um,
and put the if you're around for the England match, I'll put the England match on in the Discord if you want.
that's today,
Not today. That's Saturday, I think.
Saturday. Well, it'll just depend if
Are you
it's.
around Saturday? Or
Well, I work Saturday morning for sure. I'm not sure what time I'll be home, so it just depends what time they get. What time does
9:30?
it start what time does it start your time?
I have to look actually.
Yeah, because then I can figure out because obviously there's 5 hour difference. So if it's a later game for you, it might be still fairly later in the day for me, which means I could still at least watch most of it. But if it's an afternoon game, I may or may not be home. It just depends. I'm not even sure what the day looks like Saturday yet, so I just know I need to work.
Yeah, they're in Panama, I think. I mean, yeah, that's right.
England and Panama, yeah.
Ah,
Well,
that's like 10 o'clock, I think. You're out 10 o'clock in the
okay,
afternoon.
so that all right. So that in the 10 in the afternoon.
22 0, 20, that's 10 o'clock, isn't it? So,
That's at nighttime though, not afternoon.
no, that's night time, 10 o'clock in the
Yeah,
afternoon. So,
even here, that's basically beginning of evening time. It's 5 p.m. So, which means I will probably. I mean, I would likely think I'll be home by 5 p.m. on Saturday,
yeah.
but I don't know for sure. And to be fair, the apartment's being painted this weekend too, so I may or may not have to stop by there after work before I come home, etc. So, but because we did not this Sunday coming, which is a good thing because we have TWA Bash at the beach. But next Sunday I move to the new apartment and we'll be completely in the new place. So that'll be good grief. Did you get any on you?
Oh, no. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll wash your hands.
I'm gonna wash your hands. It was that bad, eh?
In 10
What in the
o'clock, though, might be late for some people, that like want to stay up and watch the game at work.
what in the fuck is Moonrader even doing? Is he eating or some shit? Like, why does he keep jumping in
I
and out on?
was I
Oh, there
was
you are.
eating, but I basically
How dare you?
what I was doing. I just didn't want to feel like eating today, so
Well,
yeah.
I was just thinking like before we continue on about World Cup, I wanted to talk because we were having a pretty good discussion about the coin term Forbidden Door, things happening in New Japan, stuff like that. So I do want to talk about that. Before we start that conversation, though, I think it is time to get the show on the go. We can get some because it's a fire card. We'll get some matches fired up while we continue conversation. So we're going to be starting off with our tone setter of the day, and it is, of course, Victoria Vale challenging Liv Morgan for the TWA Speed Championship.
Why?
Now, of course, this is TWA Underground, right? So it's not a regular speed match. It is an underground speed match. So all hell will break loose. Anything can and will happen. It is going to be a fire way to start the day, if you know what I mean. We got some great matches today, period. In total, we've got 4 championships on the line. Wait until you see Bash at the beach, though. Wait until you see Bash at the because I believe Bash. I want to say I'd have to look at the card quick because I want to say we have 12 matches for Bash at the beach, and every single one has a championship on the line. It is all about Wrestle Wars Genesis and those TWA World Championships. Lots going down. Speaking of World Championships, we, of course, as of today, which is the 25th of June, we have TDL with a 227-day reign. And, of course, come Sunday, those numbers are going to change slightly, right? Because a few more days are going to pass. And then Anna Jay, who's going to be defending her submission championship shortly after Bash on the Beach, actually. As of today, the 25th of June, she has been the TWA Underground submission champion, reigning and defending for 219 days. Absolutely phenomenal. Those are records that are probably never going to be beat. Probably never going to be beat. And they have been fighting champions, so it's just kind of spectacular when you think about it. But yeah, so we got, I believe, 12 matches lined up for the only match that might change depending on what happens today in our tone setter is if Liv Morgan loses her championship, then Madam MJF will of course be facing somebody else for the rematch for that speed championship. So that might change depending on what happens today. But we may as well get the show on the go. We'll get things fired up right now. Here we go. It is time to rock and roll, turn and burn. Name your cliche. We're going to get it done with our tone setter of the day right now. So here we go. So, Moon, earlier we were talking about the coined phrase "forbidden door," and we were talking about the right, Anna Jameson, not Anna J. I keep forgetting that. However, I did actually make sure that the powers that be knew that name change has taken place. So she is officially Anna Jameson. I just keep forgetting to refer to her as Anna Jameson. It's like when I kept calling Hardcore Country Luke the Gooder 94. I will get there eventually, Mufasa. Don't worry. Don't worry.
I had the name for a long time.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right?
This woman is ready to fight.
All right, here we go with our first match of the day. Again, it is a underground speed matchup for the TWA Women's Speed Championship. Here comes the challenger. Representing Team Honey Bee Wrestling, it is Victoria Vale taking on Liv Morgan today in our tone setter. So anyways, Moon, tell us a little bit about what you were talking about earlier about New Japan and the Forbidden Door coin term.
I was listening to this podcast that I watch. I see these clips. I don't see his full reviews, but I see the clips coming from this Jason dude on X on Twitter. Always Twitter.
Right.
They were talking about, this was in last night's review of AEW, which was, of course, no surprise at all, a boring show.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm a fan of New Japan. I actually like what they specifically do over there, like the winner of the G1 Climax, like where the winner of the G1 Climax gets an IWGP battle opportunity, or at any time whenever they want to do it.
Yeah.
So what is getting inspiring and New Japanists of this their state is that they basically set it upon themselves that their partnership with AEW is not doing them any benefit or whatever.
Right. Yeah, and I have read things that suggest that very same thing, and that isn't coming from any one source. It's multiple talent from New Japan Pro Wrestling that have given their opinions on that whole scene. So, by the way, Rocky Blazing Star, I see you, and how dare you say hey all but Archer? Ghastly, sir. That is absolutely ghastly. You are the Undertaker today, dressed as a black cat. That's weird. Undertaker dressed as a black cat.
That's weird, that.
Driving a Corvette, that I could see. Except for he's a very large man. I'm wondering if he would have to rip out the front seat to drive that Corvette, but if there is a back seat, depends on the model. Some Corvettes do not have back seats, so there's that.
No Victoria Bowers.
Glenola in the house. What's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Appreciate you being here as always. Good to see you getting back to streaming, Glenola, by the way, a little more frequently. That's nice to see. It is nice to see. So what I found, I actually did find just a little bit of info, if you will, on the New Japan Pro. So this is feelings among New Japan Pro Wrestling talent. Just to back up just in case people think Moonrader's talking out as that arse. He's not. He might be Moondini, he likes to disappear, but he doesn't talk trash. So, feelings among New Japan Pro Wrestling talent regarding their partnership with All Elite Wrestling, or AEW, are highly mixed, ranging from sharp vocal frustration over an uneven dynamic to praise for the financial and development opportunities it provides. So while leadership maintains that the promotions are on an even footing, of course they're going to say that they're in a partnership right now. What are they going to say? Well, it's still an ongoing partnership, right? Several prominent wrestlers have publicly aired their grievances about how the relationship plays out in practice. So the frustrations and uneven partnership, a major contingent of New Japan Pro Wrestling locker room views the partnership as one-sided, feeling that AEW treats New Japan as a development talent farm or sub-brand. So Yoda Tsuchi, in a highly publicized New Japan Pro Wrestling interview, openly called for New Japan to cut ties with AEW. He argued...
That was the dude that lost the IWGP Championship, IWGP Heavyweight title against Callum Newman.
Exactly. So he argued that the relationship is completely uneven, questioning what has being with AEW done for New Japan Pro Wrestling really. He expressed immense frustration over AEW's financial dominance, their rating of top New Japan Pro Wrestling stars, and instances like Tony Khan booking Powerhouse Hobbs, now known as Royce Keys in the WWE, to challenge Jon Moxley for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, which he felt devalued New Japan's top prize. And he's not wrong about that, by the way. He's not wrong about that. Not to say that you can't be a Westerner and challenge for that title, but if you've already got a partnership and you've got New Japan talent coming over, why are you not having them try to get that title back for their promotion? Why are you having your in-house talent fight over their belt? That makes zero sense. It's not good. Right? Yeah, it's crazy. Speaking of crazy, I'm pretty sure Liv and Victoria Vale just knocked each other's asses out. What in the blue hell? There we go. Liv's back to her feet. Champ is up. Victoria Vale finally getting back up. So anyways, Gabe Kidd has aggressively pushed back on New Japan stars being relegated to lesser promotions on cross-promotional shows. He called New Japan Pro Wrestling talent being put on Ring of Honor shows disrespectful, and slammed AEW for taking half of New Japan's roster, stating, what type of partnership is this? If I want to go over there, they've got to fucking put me on a main show. And I agree with that. And here's the thing. In the past, that probably wouldn't have been such a big deal because Ring of Honor had such a good name. It's got great lineage. So many stars have been in and out of that promotion. Stars that have gone on to become huge household names in WWE and other promotions. But let's be honest, Ring of Honor is a shell of its former self. A shell of its former self. If you can even state that it's a shell. It might be a broken shell of its former self. I'm sorry, but Tony Khan has absolutely destroyed ROH, and they should stop running the promotion. Keep it in your library, if you will, so people can go watch the content, but stop putting on shows. You can't even, week by week, run Dynamite or Collision or any other show you're doing. Stop with ROH. Because ROH, although was widely considered the king of the indies, it's not a development brand for them. Stop utilizing it as an NXT. If you want an NXT, build an NXT. ROH should be standing on its own 2 feet. It should have its own roster of wrestlers, and it should continue cycling in. They're the king of the indies because they cycled in indie wrestlers to start putting them on a bit of a bigger stage, to maybe point them in the right direction to WWE, AEW, or what have you. Now, none of that happens. It's just absolute garbage. So, 5 seconds remaining here. This is going to end up a draw. And there you have it. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's, of course, Champion's Advantage. So, even though it's a draw, still, your reigning, defending TWA Speed Champion, Liv Morgan, which, by the way, technically still managed by Team Soul Embers. So he had decided to start releasing a bunch of talent. However, what he wants people to do is challenge them to take them off of his hands. And nobody has challenged Liv for a claim as of yet. So technically speaking, he still has a champion on his roster because nobody has claimed her yet. So, but here we go with our second match of the day. Here we go. We're not going to slow things down. We're going to keep that ball rolling. So here we go. Matchup numero 2 here at TWA Underground. This is for the men's TWA. No, wait a minute. This is not for a championship. This is a straight up 1v1 matchup. Moondust taking on the Dragon Lee. But there he is. He is the reigning defending TWA World's Heavyweight Champion. Of course, he'll be defending that championship this Sunday at the 6th Annual TWA Bash at the Beach pay-per-view. A little bit of a warm-up match for him, or that's what he claimed. I don't know if Dragon Lee is who I'd want to be warming up against, but it is Moondust. A fantastic champion he's been thus far, carrying that championship proud for TWA and Wrestle Wars Genesis. But yeah, anyways, so another one, general roster sentiment. There is a lingering kayfabe blended with reality resentment. So they're trying to mix a little kayfabe, but a lot of it is reality resentment. Regarding the talent drain, over the years, New Japan Pro Wrestling has lost premier stars like Jay White, Will Ospreay, Kazuchika Okada to lucrative AEW contracts. Now, there is a defense: financial gains and talent growth. Conversely, several wrestlers and executives strongly defend the partnership, focusing on business survival, international exposure, and in-ring development. Will Ospreay, despite moving to AEW, Ospreay remains a vocal defender of the partnership. Of course he is. What's he going to do? Is he going to knock that partnership? He works for Tony Khan, who has the partnership with New Japan Pro Wrestling. And by the way, shame on him for even defending it. He should have just stayed right out of that, because there's nothing to defend there. It is a terrible, terrible partnership. But anyways, he highlights that AEW stars working New Japan Pro Wrestling dates help bolster New Japan's live gates. That's not true, by the way. Furthermore, he argues that New Japan's grueling touring schedule gives younger AEW talent crucial ring time to develop faster than they ever could on limited American television. He has actively pushed for AEW to send even more talent to Japan for full tours. Rocky Romero as a key front office bridge between the two companies. Romero argues that the collaboration is vital for counteracting WWE's global monopoly. He emphasizes that the partnership facilitates massive, highly profitable gates. Also not true, by the way. There's a lot of misinformation just in this little bit I'm reading. Profitable gates, noting that AEW has directly driven some of New Japan Pro Wrestling's largest financial gates in the United States, while dual contracts offer unique financial safety nets for the performers. Also not true, because otherwise there'd be more New Japan Pro wrestlers becoming household names, holding championships that AEW keeps taking and putting on their own wrestlers. So, I mean, there's so much misinformation here and just statements that are not true. Swerve Strickland apparently has something to say. I don't know why the fuck Swerve Strickland has anything to say. Anything at all. Dumpster rules. Here we go. Let's fucking go. I actually forgot that Dragon Lee versus Moondust was a dumpster match today. That's fantastic. This is going to be very interesting. Expect high-octane performances here from both superstars. And it is a dumpster match, so you already know anything can and will happen. So this is going to be an exciting way to continue the show. Great tone setter, by the way. Nobody likes a draw, but it's a lot better than a count-out. And it's a speed division, so. Yeah, it's quite expensive over here. It's $101.99 for the standard edition. If you want the ultimate edition, it's $139.99, and you don't even get a physical copy with it.
I think they've gone back. I think they've gone back on that now. A lot of backlash.
Yeah. So here's what Swerve. I don't know. Especially when more gaming companies are actually starting to produce physical games again, because people are starting to buy physical games. Because there's so many issues that happen with the digital ones. So many issues, you know. And if they decide not to make that game anymore, and they discontinue it, your digital copy disappears. There's no and there's no support. So if you have that physical game, at least you can still play that game.
Most of my games are. I
Yeah, some people just flat out like to collect physical copies. You know what I mean? They just do it. Some people collect cards. Some people collect movies and video games. It just is what it is.
There's no sanctuary.
So here's what Swerve Strickland had to say. And again, I don't believe Swerve Strickland should have anything to say, to be fair. But representing the AEW perspective on the dynamic, Strickland acknowledges that while there is an interesting perception of New Japan Pro Wrestling being treated as a secondary brand, the historical and traditional development strengths New Japan Pro Wrestling offers are irreplaceable, meaning both companies genuinely need each other to thrive globally. But that's the thing, they're not thriving globally.
These attacks are starting to impact him.
AEW is not thriving globally. They're barely even surviving, much less thriving in the United States. So again, misinformation. New Japan Pro Wrestling has never thrived in the U.S. or North American countries, or not countries, states and provinces. So again, misinformation and lies. Could they? Yes, but they need to have somebody that's willing to work with New Japan that isn't simply going to rape their roster, pardon the term. I was looking for a better word usage, but for lack of a better term, we're going to go with rape the roster. Because again, just like that whole thing with Jon Moxley and Powerhouse Hobbs, who is now in WWE as Royce Keys, why are we having two AEW stars fight over the New Japan Pro Wrestling belt? Right? That should be utilized as a way to get that New Japan Wrestling talent on live TV to fight for that belt to try and bring it back to New Japan, which would be, first of all, more interesting, and secondly, you know, yes, it's AEW, and they're not as big as WWE, but at least people are going to get to recognize these New Japan Pro Wrestling stars better than they do now, better than they have in the past. None of that is happening because AEW, I'm sorry, but they are simply using it as a secondary brand, as a development brand, and they're destroying. Because, like Moon said earlier, Forbidden Door, why are we even doing Forbidden Door anymore? Are we still trying to get people to perceive the notion that the Forbidden Door still exists? Because everybody's working with everybody now. There is no Forbidden Door. Vince McMahon was the king of Forbidden Door. He is no longer around. And ever since he's been gone, we've been opening up the door for people like, you know, for promotions like TNA, for promotions like AAA. And I would love to see New Japan work with WWE. And if not WWE specifically, I'd love to see New Japan work with TNA. Get away from AEW. Get away from Tony McMahon, as Moondini likes to call him, which I still find hilarious. That's why I had to say that. And get them more...
Mountain's Professional Wrestling League.
Yeah. But I personally believe that TNA or WWE specifically would treat New Japan Wrestling with more respect. I think they would have... I had to laugh the other day. I was telling Luke, you were busy eating, but they were trying to say that CMLL was better than AAA. It's like, what exactly garbage dumpsters are you guys diving through to try and feed people that kind of shit? If you've ever watched CMLL, it's not terrible, but it's not as good as AAA, and that has nothing to do with the partnership with WWE. AAA was already better than CMLL. Now again, AEW likes to work with CMLL, so I guess they're going to talk. I mean, they're talking great about the New Japan Pro Wrestling partnership too, but we all know that that's a bunch of lies. Flat out. So, but I don't know. What do you think about that, Moon? Do you think TNA would be a good partnership deal for New Japan?
I think it would be good.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that'd be the way to go. I'm not saying not to partner with WWE, because, you know, someday maybe that happens as well. We all know that WWE, they didn't work together because of the Forbidden Door of Vince McMahon, but Vince always got talent from New Japan and in other promotions when they existed. Right, there was All Japan Pro Wrestling at one point as well, and some others. So that we know that they've always got talent from Japan. Now we could actually work with them. That would be fantastic. So I do agree. I think whenever their deal is through, I think they should just let it expire and seek other opportunities. I think they should pull away from AEW and Tony McMahon. That's my personal opinion on that. So yeah, a lot of very frustrated talent in New Japan when it comes to the AEW partnership. So Well, we may as well have a look at some scores from the week from World Cup football. Give me a second. I'm just going to pull up. What's today? Thursday, right? So I got to go back to Monday here. Got to go back to Monday. All right, so we had, so as of Monday, which was the 22nd, we had Argentina and Austria playing. Wow, that is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the dumpster matchup. He is your reigning, defending TWA World's Heavyweight Champion, representing Team Moon Raider 25, a.k.a. Moondini. It is Moondust with the W over Dragon Lee. So congratulations to Moondust. Well, he's just sitting on the lid, dropping him in there. That is absolutely savage. Absolutely savage. Even banged on the lid. I'm sure that was. I'm sure Dragon Lee appreciated that. That probably echoed right through his head. All right, here we go. Matchup number 3 for the day. Let's keep that ball rolling. Representing Team Rocky Cross, Mad Dog making his way out first. He'll be waiting for his partner in crime as well, because the Nexus is in action next against the Visions, Logan Paul and Austin Theory. That is next. The Nexus, of course, just returned not too long ago, so they're going to be looking to have a great showing here today against the Vision, as they are seeking to be part of that discussion table again when it comes to the World's Tag Team Championship, whether it be Wrestle Wars Genesis or TWA Underground. Mufasa gambling 88% cursed by Mr. Very Nice, Very Evil Danhausen, sentenced to the cell of pain. That's, of course, our new command. If you guys want to gamble with your wrestlers just a little bit, or one of the wrestlers you're managing, you can type in !Danhausen. If you get 100%, however, you are cursed to the cell of pain by Danhausen. Cell of pain is 6 villains or vixens that enter a cell. And there are no pins, there are no submissions, there are no countouts, there are no disqualifications. The only way to walk out of that cell is by knocking all of your opponents out cold. So it is a gamble that you can take if you think you can beat the curse of Danhausen. Archer ignores chat. How dare you? I wasn't ignored. I was just conversing, and I was watching the matches, sir. Hold on, I'm scrolling back. How's everyone today? I'm not doing too bad. I mean, I got the day off unexpectedly, so there's that. The day's been enjoyable thus far. Can't complain too much. Just scrolling back a little bit here, make sure I didn't miss anything else. Tessa Stuck with coming up with the name for lightweight show. Well, I mean, somebody's got to come up with it, right? Little says, hi, Archer and all. Not much, eating a bit of lunch. What are you having for lunch? I'm going to have pizza for lunch at some point. I'm puppy sitting today for my boy. I decided to run the show anyways. He's sleeping at the moment anyway, so it's kind of nice. He won't be interrupting our show today like he did that one day. He's being a good little puppy today, having a little nappy poo. But yeah, I'm going to have some pizza. That's what I'm going to have for my lunch. But what are you having, Glenn? What else did I miss here? I guess nothing. Oh, red beans and rice cooked with Spam and onion. Wait a minute, Spam, is that like the stuff in the can? There's another form of that same processed meat. I believe it's called Click or something like that. But is that what that is? Does it come in a can? You undo the can, pull it out. I can't eat that stuff raw, but I actually, believe it or not, if you fry it up, it's great with eggs. It is great with eggs. It is that? Okay. That was one of my dad's favorites. He can eat it right out of the can. I can't do that. I don't think it tastes very good directly out of the can. But I'll tell you, though, you fry that up a little bit. You fry it up a little bit, and it's fantastic for breakfast. Yep. It really, really is. Red beans and rice, also yummy. That sounds really good, but unfortunately I don't have that right now, so I'm going to stick with my pizza. I'm sticking with pizza. And here comes the Vision, first making his way to the squared circle. It is the Megastar. Of course, that's actually LA Knight, but we all know that Logan Paul considers himself the Megastar of WWE. It is Logan Paul coming in with a ball of Prime in hand. Still advertising that Prime beverage. I've actually never even tried. Has anybody else tried Prime, by the way? Am I the only one that hasn't?
Yeah, I have. It's quite good. I haven't tried it for a long.
Mrs. Archer must not be home. No, the lady of the house is working today. Lady of the house is working today. I am the only one home. I wasn't supposed to be home either, just kind of the way it turned out. All right, there's our lotto numbers. Dice and blackjack numbers. I have pinned them. 228 are the numbers to beat today. Of course, Rocky Cross became the first person to win the lotto in about 3, maybe 4 months on our last show on Sunday. Oddly enough, he was the last person to win it before that, too. He was the last person before that to win it as well. Mufasa says some flavors are nasty, but I like the ice pop one. The ice pop one? What you talking about, Willis? Ice pop flavor of what? There's an ice pop. Are we talking about Spam here still? There's an ice pop flavor of Spam? Is that what you're telling me right now? Is that what you're telling me right now? Is that there is an ice pop version of Spam? So many questions. Oh, of Prime. Right, okay. I haven't tried any of the Prime. So it is good then? Because it's basically just another Gatorade type thing for the most part, is it not? It just replenishes vitamins and nutrients, etc. Is that right?
Oh no, trapping the arm.
How dare you AKO me, Rocky Blazing Star, Ghastly Sir. I should put Mad Dog in a pink tutu and ballet slippers and put him in the ring against Johnny freaking Rainbow. That's what I should do. Disgusting behavior. Alright, I'm going to try the new Danhausen command myself. Let's see what I get. I don't want to be in that, to be fair. I'm just going to do it anyways. I'm going to do it anyways. Let's see what happens. 80% cursed by Mr. Very Nice, Very Easy Danhausen. That's just as... I mean, I don't want to put Archer in the cellophane. I do not. So, but, again, when you're bored, you want something to do, you can always gamble your life away. Again, though, if you get 100%, you are cursed to the cellophane by Danhausen. 81% for Glenola, so we don't have to worry about Alan Severn or War of the Machine being stuck in the cellophane. Although, to be fair, Alan Severn and War of the Machine would probably love that matchup. As a matter of fact, they were basically, if you go back a few seasons, they were basically the innovators. The Wolfpack came up with the cellophane. So there's that as well. A little bit of history there for you. Warren Wolfman volunteer for the cellophane. I mean, that can happen. That can happen if somebody gets 100%. Yeah, the whole Jey Uso winning the King of the Ring does not sit well with me. Does not sit well with me. I mean, I don't mind seeing Io Sky become Queen of the Ring. I think that's fitting. But, yeah, Jey Uso, no. Nope. And we all know it's going to happen, because if you go back a few weeks, Roman Reigns had said to Jey Uso, you've had this, but you haven't had the other title yet. So what's going to happen is Jey Uso is going to win the damn King of the Ring. He's going to go to SmackDown and challenge whoever the champion, probably still Cody Rhodes, because, you know, unless Sami Zayn wins it, that could be interesting. I actually think at this point, because they're doing a triple threat, I really think they should actually put the belt on Sami Zayn. I don't care that it's transitional. If there's anybody in that on that roster that does deserve you know, even a transitional run as champion, I think it's Sami Zayn. You know, I really do. I believe that. So we'll see what happens. But I believe Jey Uso will go over to SmackDown and challenge whoever the champion is. It would be a lot more entertaining if it was Sami Zayn, just because Jey Uso has a lot of history with Sami Zayn from the bloodline, etc. So, really, I wanted to see Gunther beat Cody Rhodes for that championship, but clearly that's not going to happen in the near future, or at least it doesn't look like it, anyways. Yeah, Wolfman created it. That's correct. That is correct. The Wolfpack was the innovators of that matchup. All right, let's see. What superstar am I today? Let's see what superstar I am. I am Trick Williams. Whoop that trick. Let's see what I'm dressed as. Dressed as a hawk. And let's see what he's driving. What is Trick Williams driving? What is Trick Williams driving? A Firebird. So that's kind of funny, actually. That is kind of funny because the Firebirds always had a picture of a hawk on the front of the cars. So Trick Williams dressed as a hawk driving a Firebird. That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. If you'd like to see a list of our chat commands, type !FC into the chat and the list will populate for you. And again, if you really feel like gambling, type !Danhausen into the chat to try and avoid him. You don't want him cursing you to that cell of pain. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe you do. Chamber of Pain, Cell of Pain. Yeah, we can't do the Chamber of Pain anymore. We can, however, we can do a Lockdown of Pain, I believe. We can do the Lockdown of Pain. Well, no, because we can't do chamber matches. We cannot do chamber matches. Well, because I'm not having WWE logos all over my arenas. That and War Games, you still can't customize. So until they allow us to customize it, I refuse to do them. I've never been the biggest fan of the Elimination Chamber anyways. Not gonna lie. I find it more often than not boring. There's been some good chamber matches, but a lot of them have been boring. And I would really like to see a tag team chamber again, though. I will say that. I think, and we have had it before. I think a tag team chamber would be fucking phenomenal. Bring it back. Bring that back. Also, why do we not have a tag team Money in the Bank briefcase? Why do we not have that for the tag teams yet? So we have a #1 contendership for world championships, but nothing for the tag team division? I've never quite understood that either. So, there's that as well. But yeah, I should bring... It'd be phenomenal, yeah. Well, they have done one before, have they not? I'm pretty sure they have. Yeah. So, tag team gauntlets would be fucking phenomenal too, by the way, while we're discussing it. Not gonna lie. Imagine. Tag team gauntlet action. Fucking yeah. That'd be awesome. Alright, so... I'm so glad I can float my YouTube screen now instead of having to shut it off. I don't know why I can do it again. Hey, by the way, does anybody know how... Maybe it's because I'm on a damn iPhone. I can never get polls to work in the chat room. Not really sure why. I'm still trying to figure that... No, I've never been able to get it to work properly. I have no idea why. No idea why. At least I can float my screen, though. Because before I was unable, and within... I think it started a couple of shows ago where I was all of a sudden able to float my screen and not have to open and close the damn thing every time I want to do something different. Anyways, we were talking about World Cup matches before we got sidetracked. Argentina was 2-0 over Austria on Monday. Wow, look at that. That is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winners of the tag team matchup. Representing Team Rocky Cross, it is Mad Dog and Rocky Cross. They are the Nexus, and they just picked up a big win over the Visions, Logan Paul and Austin Theory, which is absolutely huge for them because they just made their return and they want to get back into that Tag Team World's Championship title discussion. So that's a great step forward for them. So congratulations. But here we go with our next match of the day.
Argentina beat Austria 2-0, man.
Well, yeah, I haven't got there yet. I was just talking about Argentina beating Austria 2-0.
It's actually crazy the age he is, and he's still doing it. Wow.
And here comes the former TWA North American champion representing Team Rock Roberts. It is greatness himself, Rock Roberts, making his way to the squared circle.
Messi could still probably play for a top team in Europe.
Yeah. So that was Monday. We're still on Monday, by the way. France also played Iraq, beat them 3-0. Norway played Senegal. It was 3-2. And the final game on Monday was Jordan and Algeria, and Algeria beat Jordan 2-1. Tuesday group stages, Portugal and Uzbekistan. It was 5-0 for Portugal. Now, did anybody watch that game? Because I actually missed that game.
Yeah.
Portugal and Uzbekistan.
Yeah, I watched it.
5-0, man. That's crazy. That's what we were talking about that earlier. Some of the games have been such high-scoring games. That's why I had such high hopes for Canada and Switzerland. You know, and I realize who they beat 6-0, right? It was Qatar. I get that. But if you can muster up 6 goals against any team in the World Cup, you'd think you would have had a better showing than you did against Switzerland.
Well, we see what happened.
That was a boring game.
As soon as the better team, they lost.
It was a boring-ass game. And it wasn't even just Canada that played shitty. Switzerland wasn't playing great either. They just happened to win. And they scored the first 2 goals. They scored the first 2 goals, so... Yeah, I know, I remember, because we were talking, and you were like, fuck this, I'm not watching this anymore. Also on Tuesday, England and Ghana played. It ended up 0-0. That was also a no. Yeah, no. There's not much to discuss about that one, I guess, is there? Panama...
They gave Jude Bellingham, like, man of the match, and he turned around and said, I don't deserve man of the match, give it to one of the Ghana players.
The leader of the Glenalians joining the broadcast booth. What's going on, Glenola?
What do you make of that?
Not too much. How you doing?
I'm doing really well. We're I had a day off unexpectedly today, and of course Sunday was Father's Day. Father's Day got away from me, so I ended up postponing today's show. So I thought, hey, I'm off. I may as well run, because my plan was to actually run it Saturday night sometime, which I didn't really want to do because we got our big show on Sunday. We got TWA's 6th annual Bash at the Beach stream preview. 6th annual. It seems so funny to say still, but anyways.
I know.
6 years. 6 years we've been doing it, right? And then, of course, after that, we have not right after that, but we also have our 6th annual TWA Halloween Havoc show this year and our 6th annual TWA Slammiversary show this year. So, crazy when you think about it.
Don't forget the challenge between Joe Lincoln and Wolfman.
Yes, that should be happening soon as well. Yeah.
It was a match with the Beach is what you said, so.
And that's going to be, what matchup was that supposed to be?
I'd have to look that up. Hold on a second.
Because that's what I was trying to remember is, was it going to be a Cellopain match? Or was it going to be...
I don't remember. Let's see.
I can't remember either.
I'm looking, I'm trying to find the right section here.
Okay.
There we go.
But no, I already have Severn and Joe penciled in to do battle for the Legends Championship. Yeah, that's a championship match. I know you guys said you didn't care if it was, but it is our 6th annual bash at the beach. That championship has to be on the line. It just is what it is.
Hey, I'm not complaining, you know. It's
No, yeah, well, yeah.
but Wolfman really just kind of wanted one to have fun.
So here we go, Rock Roberts and BLK in an ambulance match. Let's rock and roll.
Okay, that's not the right spot I put it. I'm all the way back in November.
Oh yeah, you're a little far off, yeah. Well, while you're finding that, I do have to hit the facilities real quick. So if you can find that, Luke, do you have the World Cup matches and scores in front of you? I mean, I left off. I didn't get to Panama and Croatia yet. That's where we left off at England and Ghana. I'm just going to grab myself a beverage. I can't remember. And I have it off right now because so I'm going to hit the facilities, grab myself a beverage quick, and then I'll be back. But if you guys want to continue talking about that, and of course, Glenol, if you want to find that match type, just so I can pencil that in properly, because that'll be the very next show I book. Obviously, because it's our. But yeah, I mean, we got stuff to discuss. I mean, we're at episode 719 today. Think about it. This Sunday's stream preview is our 720th show, man. It's like, holy hell balls. So, but anyways, I'll be right back.
Back to planning the hundo.
I know, right? We'll talk about that as well, but. So anyways, I'll be right back. Gonna grab a beverage. I gotta use the facilities. Hopefully I don't have to drop kick people out of my way, because they're always in my way right when I have to pee. It is insane in these arenas. But anyways, I will be back. And if Luke, if you want to go over more of those scores, and I'll catch up when I get back. I'll be right back.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring. Look at his ring that chair with some vengeance. Quick thinking like that.
And hello, everybody else. Oh, Fire and Frog's hair.
But clearly, it is still quite effective. Just stomping right into the face. Underhook suplex. Stalking in now. He could be looking to put him away. Gonna wrench that arm a little bit. Oh, got caught with a big shot right to the face. Got them off their feet here. Planted by a powerbomb. And uses the arm drag to reverse. Oh, heavy contact into the steel steps. Watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here. Adios. That could have been it. He could easily get him in the ambulance now. Into a power bomb. Wow. They're going to continue this in the WWE Universe. Beautiful spinning backbreaker. Well, I hope these fans are enjoying their front row seats to the havoc of this match. Getting way more than they paid for. Some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here. And the fans are definitely getting their money.
Hello, Rocky.
To be a small part of the action here. He has to be in a world of hurt here. This match finally really taking its toll. Who knows how much further this thing will go now? Oh, check this out. What athleticism. This crowd getting their money's worth. Swinging reverse STO plants it. Now the dog. Get that ambulance moving, baby. Oh, right into a counter. Kick right to the side of the face. Unloading haymakers amongst the WWE Universe. And it looks extra.
Yo, one of these guys needs to use War's favorite idea. You grab a fan and you beat the opponent with him.
Producing a trembling. And now war is being waged out in the sea of fans. These people didn't know they had front row seats. Assailing the joints of the leg. This building is rocking right now. Can you blame them?
Of course, we're getting a great view of the ambulance.
These two are letting this fight take them wherever it wants to go. Out into the chaos of the crowd. He's absorbing a ton of offense here.
Hey, Archer, that would be either $8.99 or $9.01.
Bring things to a halt here. Oh, yeah, he's got a new sense of purpose now. And able to skirt around that attack. Uses an elbow to disrupt that. Swinging reverse STO. Now it's all about hauling a carcass into the
Well, you asked.
Both wrists captured. Boom! Good night. What a knee. Taking this fight into the whole WWE universe.
I see. You went to the bathroom to make coffee. That's not going to be good coffee.
Almost everyone in the arena is in a front row seat now. Look at this athleticism. Unique takedown. Down by the DDT. He's marking the
Here we go. Now they're far enough back. We may not have to watch the ambulance. We still see them.
Managing to evade a precarious position there. Finds the advantage after a string of counters. Each competitor sure they've done their homework. Round and around into the backstabber. How effective.
And hello, Boss Apollo.
But that ambulance still needs to be sealed up. Everyone is on their feet in this building. Absolutely.
All right, I have returned, and how dare you smartass, you Glenola.
They're really fighting.
I'd rather be a smartass than a dumbass.
I mean, I just didn't know what he was talking about, one away from 900. It didn't click with me that he might have been talking about our subscriber count on YouTube. So I didn't even know we had picked up. So we're at 899. We're one away from 900. Hell yeah. That's because of all you guys, you know. That is because of all you guys. I mean, we've had so many great storylines, matches. Boss Apollo in the house and on the broadcast booth. And in the chat room, fantastic. Yes, and I do recommend, by the way, anybody that joins the broadcast booth, also be in the chat room. You don't have to, because then you're a viewer and you're a guest on the broadcast booth. It helps build our channel more than, you know what I mean? So if you're going to be here, that's why Moon Raider and Luke and Glenola and anybody that joins usually goes in and are on the chat room as well as on the broadcast booth. But yeah, that's fantastic. Well, if you throw even a hello in the chat room, at least you're counted as a viewer, right? So, yeah. So, 92% for Boss Apollo. Nobody's got that dreaded 100 yet. Now, of course, some people, you know, like Glenola and his crazy team, which we all know, the Wolfpack. And the Wolfpack have been around for so long now, because we were talking about, Glenola was talking about, he remembers when we were just getting set up and ready for the Hundo, which was our first huge show. That's when we got our first big milestone of 100 shows. And the Wolfpack have been around since probably, I know,
250?
Yeah, because they weren't around immediately. We had Alan Severn for the most part.
He did a couple factions.
Yeah, he did a couple different factions and then decided to form his own. They are in the audience. What are they doing over there? Do we even have insurance to cover that? What in the blue hell? And where did Luke go? Luke has left the broadcast booth. How dare he? He just pulled a Moondini on us. That is ghastly. Can anyone join? Well, you have to be enjoyed. Yeah, I just tried. Wow. I just literally combined invited and joined into one word. Enjoyted. That's the new word for the day. Enjoyted. You have to be invited to the broadcast booth. So, But that is so super cool. I'm having a look now. Look at that. Well, it still says 898 on my end, but it might not have updated yet. That's what yours sewed? Are you sewing?
Snowed?
Are you,
No.
Snowed?
I said showed. You said snowed.
That's because I thought that's what you said. Actually, I didn't think you said snowed. I thought you said sewed. But anyways, let me check. I will check the because sometimes the YouTube Studio shows different numbers. Yeah, no, it still says 898 on my end, but maybe it just hasn't updated yet. Apparently, Rocky saw 899. I don't know. But sometimes it takes a bit to update after somebody has joined, so there's that.
Okay, Luke got logged out, or lagged out.
I don't know, but somebody's got to do something about these cameramen. Why are we looking at the roof of the ambulance here when Rock Roberts is in the middle of a battle outside of the ring with BLK? Not just outside of the ring, they are in the audience, folks.
Yeah.
But the goddamn ambulance.
Nobody's using War's advice. In a situation like that, you grab a fan, you beat their opponent with them.
That would be funny as hell, especially if they grabbed a kid. Imagine if they grabbed a kid by the ankles and just whipped him. Look at the blood they're leaving out there. Those poor people are probably getting blood splatter out there. Did they just break the concrete? They're both laid. I'm pretty sure they just... Why is the concrete...
It sure looks like it.
Who the hell poured that concrete? I mean, two human bodies crashing down. Look at it. It's all shattered like glass. What the hell? Look at these two villains. Oh, backstabber by BLK.
And Archer, I did find it. There was no holds barred, falls count anywhere in the building, last man standing.
I don't even know if we can actually do that. Although the last man standing is already no holds barred.
Well, we've had that. We had it as a problem in the past where it had DQ or it was doing ring counts or something, or DQs or something.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That did happen. We'll have to check it.
Wolfman always puts it in there.
Yeah, Rocky says yes. I'm seeing 899, so it probably just hasn't updated on our end yet. That's all. YouTube doesn't update necessarily immediately when things like that take place, so it'll probably just populate later. Yep. Either way, that's super cool. We're only one away from 900.
Oh yeah, the challenge was no belts, just two fighters pushing their limits.
Two fighters pushing their limits. I mean, we can certainly do a no-holds-barred matchup and make sure there are no countouts, no disqualification. We want to make. I'll have to get a match made. Is what I'll have to do to make sure that happens correctly.
Because you know what Wolfman thinks about when it comes to countouts.
Oh, shit! He powerbombed him right on the concrete amongst the audience members here. What is going on? I'm just reading something here.
Yeah, because I just refreshed and I still show 898. But still, even if it is 898, that's only 2 away. That's still something amazing.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, absolutely.
Look at this athleticism, unique takedown. Square shot with the back elbows ends that. Face first off the knee. You've always got to be on your toes in WWE, even if you're in the crowd.
Luke, did you finish going over the scores, or?
I don't think Luke said shit. I don't even know if he's back yet.
But here comes the fire.
Crazy. Did he take a little bit of a break? I didn't even know he took a bit of a break. I did not. I know one thing. I don't like this camera angle. I wish they'd move to a different section.
No, he got lagged, or he lagged out.
Submission maneuver.
He lagged out? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
Escape and a takedown.
The battle continues amongst the audience here between BLK and Rock Roberts. There we go. That's a better camera angle. They need to get back over to the other side of the barricade. We need to have somebody put in the back of that ambulance.
Oh man, that'll bend your arm. Surrounded by the WWE Universe.
But yeah, the cameraman. What is up with the cameraman here? Rock Roberts with BLK hoisted high above his head just drops him onto the concrete. But they need to be getting back over that barricade and looking to put somebody in the back of that ambulance. I mean, the fans are loving it. They are going nuts out there. I mean, it's not very often you have, you know, the superstars amongst the audience members scrapping it out, so. What were you going to say, Moon? Rocky says, I am winning dice. What did you get for dice? You got a pair of sixes. Yep, that definitely beats the pair of fives. That definitely beats the pair of fives. There we go with that angle. Again, showing us the roof of the ambulance. Come on, guys. Let's get it to the back of the ambulance here. Let's get it to the back of the ambulance here. But seriously, somebody needs to fire the cameraman. I mean, what in the blue hell?
And a pink slip.
And a pink slip. Oh, drop kicks him right into the barricade. BLK is quite crafty. Both are. It's a great matchup, except for, you know, there's a portion we haven't been able to see because of the damn ambulance being in the way. Come on, boys.
Well scouted. Up across the shoulders. What's next? TKO. This is when you have to make your move. When you have to dig deep and carry.
Let's get things rolling here, guys. I mean, these two have some aggression towards each other, so we knew this was going to be a brutal matchup, but... Good Lord. Can somebody move the ambulance? Has anybody got keys to that thing?
Calculating the next move here. Crash landing face first. Taking this fight into the
Good Lord.
WWE Universe. Let's hope everyone gives them enough room.
They've been fighting for at least 5 minutes amongst the audience members here.
Swinging reverse STO plants it.
I mean, at this point, they might both have to get into the back of that ambulance. Might need them both to be in the back of that ambulance the way they're going.
Hammerlock. There's our breaker. And now this battle is out of the crowd. Just goes to show that this thing.
Wow, Michael Cole just telling everybody now that the battle is amongst the crowd. Like, you think?
He's really in a bad situation right now. He's got to find an opening. He manages to stem the tide of attacks. That might have been the decisive moment he was looking for in this. And they just tossed him aside. Unloading haymakers amongst the WWE Universe. With the counter.
You know what we need, Archer, is a suplex for a submission.
Stomping down on that.
What's that? Say that again.
So we need a suplex for a submission.
Hammerlock.
We do.
Haven't had that in a while.
I'm starting to think the gods might have to interfere here.
Devastating kick.
They will not leave the audience section. The battle continues amongst the audience.
Yeah, but they seem to be doing different moves and everything, so it isn't like what happened with
No. Yeah,
Joshua
no.
Dabs.
Oh my God, you remember that? Holy hell. The Bluewood Boys.
Do I remember the Blue Moon Boys standing there watching their manager get the shit kicked out of him for 20 minutes?
Swinging reverse STO plants it. Emergency personnel is ready. Stop them in and
Well, if they don't get across that barricade soon, the gods are going to have to interfere just a little bit here, but somebody's got to take control of this matchup. Somebody needs to take control of the camera as well, not to mention. All right. Gods are interfering here very quickly.
face. Delivers the knee.
Well, I hope these fans are enjoying their front row seats to the havoc of this match, getting way more than they paid for.
Soaring. All the way down to the...
I hate when the gods have to interfere, but they get cranky at times. They want things done correctly.
Good God, just a disgusting...
There we go.
hurt here at ringside. He counters with a great reversal.
Reversals, and more.
What the heck?
What the heck, what?
Just hold it. Oh, just, yeah. Well, no,
Oh!
and then just hold him there.
Rock Roberts is literally bleeding all over the place here. We can't tell if BLK is as well because he's wearing a mask at the time being, but
That's black and red, so who knows?
look at this Rock Roberts going up to the top of the ambulance we were staring at for so very long.
Well, he is bleeding because looks like there was some blood underneath him.
Look out!
Wow, he come flying off the top of the ambulance, but BLK got out of the way. And now it is BLK going to the top. Will Rock Roberts join him? Yes, he will. Here he comes. Up he goes. What an ambulance match this has been.
We need a power bomb.
Oh, nice reversal by BLK. Wow.
That was nice.
These guys, there's no love lost between these two guys. There is no love lost.
Waging war on top of an ambulance.
A long fall, a crashing impact. There's so many ways this could end. Very, very poorly.
Rock Roberts. Oh! Wow. BLK with another reversal. Backstabber by BLK.
Turn the ambulance sirens on now. This one's as good as done.
Crazy.
Bounced off the ring post.
BLK looks like... Oh, I thought he was going to open those ambulance doors finally.
Just stretching the
I thought he was going to open those ambulance doors, but he's not done. Again, no love lost between Rock Roberts and BLK. They do not like one another. Sling blade by BLK.
Here we go. Beautiful.
Wow.
Neckbreaker.
Nice ripcord neck breaker there by BLK. Both men down and out. And you can see blood on the chest of BLK, but you can't tell if it's his own or if it's Rock Roberts, because they've got blood everywhere, quite literally. So
He's looking to go high risk from the
BLK going upstairs here.
Well, judging by the positioning of the blood right there, I'm going to say both of them are bleeding.
Oh, he saw it coming.
I would think so at this point. Yeah, it's just been a savage, savage battle today so far.
There's another good counter.
Why is nobody opening the ambulance doors? That's my main question. Get those doors open, folks. They look at the doors, then they look back, and they go right after the opponent again.
He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation.
I think they went to the Wolfman school.
It's starting to remind me of Jay Simmons and the Wolfman.
That's what I'm saying. I think they went to the Wolfman class.
They don't necessarily care as much about winning this match as they do beating the living hell out of one another.
Or like, of course, Archer and Wolfman.
Or Archer and Wolfman, they've had some battles.
Fatal four-way where they totally ignore the opponents and just fight each other outside the ring.
Right?
We're going to finish it off. Whoa, look out.
Like a heat-seeking missile, right on target.
And just as destructive. Man, what timing on that counter. All the way around.
Boss Apollo looks like he's left the broadcast booth as well.
But that body needs to find its way
Is that what I heard?
inside the ambulance.
Oh,
Must have been.
neat back of neck. Now he just looks defenseless with every attack.
How much more of this can he take before he says enough?
Oh, he timed that counter.
Big kick in the head to BLK from the bottom. These guys are just absolute savages.
Oh, my goodness. Just dead.
The battle continues.
Power slam.
And able to evade the offense. Great job refocusing to reverse that.
Now, are these two already in factions?
Who, BLK and Rock Roberts?
Yeah.
Rock Roberts isn't in a faction.
Landing directly on the top of the head.
BLK, however, is now in a tag team with the giant SOB Jack Stone. These guys are both laid in on the concrete here. What a match. Let's get the ambulance doors open. Get those doors open.
So it's BOK that's not in. All right.
No, BLK he's in a tag
Oh,
team.
it's Rock Roberts. Is it?
Rock Roberts
Okay,
is,
right?
yeah.
No, it's not. Okay.
Now, from what I understand, he's thinking about forming a tag team with X Factor. But as of right now, that hasn't taken place as of yet, so.
Well, let's just say somebody's very impressed with these two.
Yeah. Again, goes to the doors but doesn't open them.
Connects.
Man, oh man. Come on, open the ambulance doors.
And what's he
That's the
looking
purpose
for
of the
here?
match.
And with a weapon in hand, the stakes just got dramatically raised in
It's
this
not
match.
to beat your opponent
Let's care it seems.
down until he can't move.
Right?
Saw it coming. It counters it.
And I can already hear those sirens. The ambulance is calling.
Crazy. Maybe Rock Roberts is going to open those doors. Or maybe he's not. Gods are interfering again.
What's underneath the ring tonight? Pretty sure he's about to treat this stop sign like a green light. Head scissors taped.
And of course, I didn't get to it on time, so now I gotta. It's the first time I've been annoyed by a match in a while.
Taking a look inside the ambulance. Now, has to think of a way to get there.
Wait!
Avoid the Noid.
I don't like it when the gods interfere because you know they're angry, but sometimes it is necessary. It's the first time in a long time the gods have had to intervene in a matchup, so. BLK in the back of the ambulance. Rock Roberts looking to shut those doors. Oh, and that is it. That is all. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the ambulance match. Representing Team Rock Roberts, it is greatness himself, Rock Roberts. But I'm pretty sure he may as well just get in the back of that ambulance with BLK because they're both going to need to take a trip to the hospital after that one. Holy hell. What a match between Rock Roberts and BLK.
I think they both will be receiving a gift basket.
I think so, yeah.
It was on Wolfman's private stash.
I think so. Here we go with our next match of the day. Making his way to the ring as we speak, it is the one, Elijah Archer.
the ass. I mean, the song even says he's an ass.
Wow. I'm still thinking about that ambulance match. What a crazy match that was. But yeah, so BLK and the giant SOB Jack Stone they have formed a tag team. They are called Chaos. So BLK would be a great addition though to the Wolfpack though, to be fair.
Rock Roberts would be a great addition.
Rock Roberts too as well, yeah. Then of course Team Rock Roberts is managing X Factor, who's a cruiserweight. It is Archer.
It's the ass.
It's Mr. Ass Man. Leader of the coalition.
Yep, he's an ass. The song even says it.
How dare you, sir. And here comes his opponent for this 2 out of 3 falls matchup. It is the powerhouse Royce Keys. Royce Keys, formerly known as Powerhouse Hobbs in All Elite Wrestling.
Former TNT champion.
Former TNT champion. Not that anybody cares about that, I mean.
I think he was a trios champion at one point. He was. Alongside Samoa Joe and that. And right? I swear. Might be right or wrong.
Here we go. 1v1. 2 out of 3 falls. Of course, Elijah Archer still trying to make his way back to that TWA Underground World Championship, currently held by the Ninja Demon Oni Shinobi. Oni Shinobi, of course, defending that championship today, so that's if he's even still champion after today's show. There's no guarantee. There is no guarantee.
Series of strikes to the back. Just a beatdown. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment.
Sorry, say that again?
I'm just thinking. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to go live or
Oh, gotcha.
And how important is the sound strategy?
Gotcha. Well, we have one more featured matchup, and then we're off to the 3 championship matches that remain on the card.
It's crucial to try to force the action where you want it to go. You can literally pick your preferred battlefield. It's just a matter of making
So we got 4 matches left in total.
We'll think about it a little bit more.
What were you thinking of going live with?
Probably either Mech Warrior 5 or Trails, Trails in the Sky, but maybe some Red Dead. I don't know.
Maybe some Red Dead. I think everybody's dropping off the face of the planet. Is everybody having internet issues or what? Because not only have they dropped off the broadcast booth, they've dropped into the chat room as well. I don't know what's going on.
No idea.
No idea. 1 count only. Archer powers out. Got that ankle lock slapped on. But Royce Keys, like Archer did, powers out of the hold. I'll just have to wait till Luke returns to continue the World Cup scores. We haven't really discussed
Psyching themselves up now.
any Major League Baseball scores yet today. It's weird not having hockey and basketball to discuss, but
Landing off the suplex.
their seasons are over. The Carolina Hurricanes won the Stanley Cup this year, and of course the New York Knicks, as we all know, due to Danhausen's interference, have become the NBA champions, which is still weird to think about when you think, personally. The New York Knicks won the NBA championship. I mean, what? What is going on with that? Mufasa is still here, he says. Yeah, I think everybody else might be having some connection issues or something, because a few people have dropped off the face of the planet suddenly. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on there. But we have only 4 matches remaining on today's show. Wow! Royce Keys picks up the first fall over Elijah Archer in this 2 out of 3 falls matchup. And look at the blood stained everywhere on the concrete from that Rock Roberts versus BLK matchup. Holy shit.
He's looking hell-bent on finishing things right now.
Oh, look at this. Wow. A cutter from the apron to the floor. Takes out Royce Keys. Archer still on the hunt here. Needs to tie this up. Right now, Royce Keys up 1 fall to nothing. Oh, takes a brutal kick to the head from the bottom by Royce Keys, though. Wow, bowls him over. Talk about a back-and-forth matchup. Big back body drop by Keys. Seems to be having his way with Archer here today. Again, Archer's looking to get back to that world championship. Currently held by Oni Shinobi here in TWA Underground. So he would like to pick up a victory over Royce Keys, but right now, this 2 out of 3 falls matchup, he is losing 1 fall to none. Oh, big lariat. Big power slam by Archer. Stomping a mud hole on Royce Keys, he is at the moment.
Choke, Archer, choke.
How dare you, sir. Rocky Blazes there says, I would love to see Archer lose.
Gonna lose today.
I mean, Royce Keys would like to see Archer lose too, to be fair.
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. But you gotta do a little more to finally finish this.
Don't have to change too much words to make that song work.
Oh, nice reversal by Royce Keys. Oh, and Archer with another reversal. Man, this has been back and forth. And Royce Keys is so powerful. Man, slammed him face first off the top of the barricade. 2 count only. 2 count only. What the hell?
Actually, though, Rocky, you want to know what's funny? One of his biggest rivalries would want Archer to win. He has actually teamed up with Archer just to get Archer a win. When he's
referee got in the way there. That ref should be fucking fired too, along with our cameraman from earlier. Oh man, that might be it right there. Archer might be done. He looks like he is out. Oh wow, he kicked out.
But yeah, Rocky Wolfman has actually teamed up with Archer just to get him a win once in a while.
Oh, look at this. Damn, busted Royce Keys wide open there. Archer's got to stop. Just try to, demolish Royce Keys here. Just let's pick up a pinfall, shall we? Look at that. He's powering out of an armbar. He is such a strong individual.
did not need that camera angle. You know, the ref's ass was not that good.
Right? Oh, Archer going for a toy. He's got a guitar.
I think we're about to turn this place into a honky tonk.
Oh, baseball swing. Looking for a fall to tie it up here. He kicked out again. Still 1-0 for Royce Keys. Archer's going to continue stomping a mud hole at him.
Despicable, menacing. Just stomping every single part of her body. He might have put him away here.
They own those in there.
And there we go, 1-1.
Working on their arm.
Oh, big elbow to the face by Royce Keys. Makes Archer eat the ring apron. A little bit of wood there, too, wasn't it? Out the back door goes Archer. Reverse DDT. Look at this. Archer's going to fly to the outside here, I think. Oh, he missed. Oh! And Royce Keys with Janice. How dare he? Wow, and that is it. That is all. Another setback for the one Elijah Archer as he chases down Oni Shinobi for that TWA Underground World Championship. So the winner of the match, Royce Keys with a big W over the one Elijah Archer. Holy hell. Good for Royce Keys. Well, sort of, anyways. Clearly, I didn't want Archer to lose, but... Hardcore Country Duke says, Google matches so far? What? What are you talking about, Google matches so far? And here we go. Our next match of the day in the tag team division is Hank and Tank, and they are set to take on the Coalition in a non-title contest here.
The following contest is a tag.
I think somebody can just Google what match the scores have been.
At a combined weight of
I think.
595 pounds.
It should be an interesting matchup. Both teams locked inside of a steel cage. Right now, MJF and Joe Hendry, of course, the reigning defending TWA Underground World Tag Team Champions. So Hank and Tank would love to knock them off today and get a shot at those championships. Of course, our next big stream preview after the 6th Annual Bash at the Beach stream preview is our Brand versus Brand show. It'll be TWA Underground versus Wrestle Wars Genesis. And boy, oh boy, is that going to be a hell of a slobber knocker of a stream preview.
I'll bet. So, well, I'll be back.
Okay, sounds good. And here come the champions. Again, this is a non-title contest. But the reigning defending champions, Joe Hendry and MJF, making their way to the squared circle, accompanied by the one Elijah Archer, who just lost his matchup to Royce Keys, and of course Dropkick Murphy. Welcome back. I didn't even know you left at first.
The WWE Universe more than ready to see this one start. This is going to be good.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now, did you go over the rest of the World Cup scores already, or? Did you already go over the World Cup scores? The rest of them? One 0 over Panama, yeah. So we haven't gone over all of them yet. So the last group matchup from Tuesday was Colombia and the Republic of Congo, and it was 1-0 for Colombia. Yesterday, we had Switzerland versus Canada, and unfortunately Switzerland... Sorry, say that again.
Colombia, though, I really would love to see Colombia winning the World Cup. And this is going to sound crazy.
Well, they won 1-0 yesterday. Or not yesterday, on Tuesday. So that was against Congo. Yeah, unfortunately, Switzerland beat Canada 2-1, but Canada does still go through to the next round. I still would have preferred to see them pick up a win or a draw to move forward with a bit of a better showing, but is what it is. Bosnia beat Qatar 3-1, and Morocco beat Haiti 4-2. Scotland lost to Brazil 3-0. Now, I don't think that surprises anybody really, but that was the final score of that game. South Africa beat South Korea 1-0. And then last but not least, it was Czechia versus Mexico, and Mexico won 3-0. Today's game, or games, because we have a few games today actually. You got Curacao versus Cote d'Ivoire. I'm going to guess that's a French team of some sort. We got Ecuador and Germany, Tunisia and the Netherlands, Japan and Sweden, Turkey and the USA. That's a late game too, holy fuck. So that's like 3 a.m. for you guys, because it starts at 10 p.m. here. That's insane. That is insane. We can't really hear you because you keep fading in and out. Well, we can hear you sort of, but you're kind of in and out. Like it's like you're not speaking directly into the microphone or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's better. Are you not using your headset? Oh, is it charging? Yeah. Paraguay and Australia is the other game today. Paraguay and Australia. Oh, that's also at 10 p.m. The only earlier games, and which is still later for you because it's midnight your time, is Japan, Sweden, Tunisia, and the Netherlands. And then, of course, there's afternoon games here, which is 9 p.m. for you guys. Ecuador and Germany, Curacao and Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah, those are the only earlier games. The rest of them are all super late. Like, where are they playing in the U.S. for it to be a 10 p.m. game? That's kind of nuts. That is kind of nuts. But it's going to be interesting over the next few days because, of course, Sunday is the final game of the group stages, and then we're off to the knockout rounds. We will be off to the knockout rounds. And that is it. That is all just like that, ladies and gentlemen. The winners of the steel cage matchup. It is Joe Hendry and MJF. They are the coalition, and they just picked up a W over Hank and Tank, who were looking to defeat them so that they could challenge them to a rematch for those World Tag Team Championships. But unfortunately for them, the Coalition picks up the W. Which is good for the Coalition because Archer lost his match against Royce Keys 2-1 in a 2-3 falls match. So, congratulations. I believe so. I just went over that, but let me have a look again. I'm looking here now. Japan and Sweden, yeah, that's at 7 p.m. or midnight your time. The Germany game is on at 9 p.m. for you. Ecuador and Germany, yeah, they're on at 4 here, 9 for you. All right, here we go with our second actually, championship matchup, our first of the betting rounds, or what we used to call the betting rounds. I guess we can't really call it the betting rounds anymore. We can't, we don't have...
Not unless you're on Twitch.
Well, that's the thing, and I can't figure out how to get polls working here on YouTube, or else we could utilize that as the betting rounds, but I can never get it figured out. So can't get it figured out. But this is a fatal four-way elimination tag team matchup for the TWA Underground World Tag Team Championships. It is the Dangerous Dames, Hostile Takeover, Rio, and of course the reigning defending Underground World Tag Team Champions, the Anarchists. That is next. That is next. And then, of course, following that, we have two one-on-one matchups. One for the TWA Extreme Championship. That is a rematch between Dropkick Murphy from the Coalition and, of course, the Anomaly Rex. And then we have a mystery opponent challenging Oni Shinobi for the TWA Underground World Championship. That's, of course, the one championship Elijah Archer really wants back, but he just had another setback. Looks like Royce Keys might be challenging next, as opposed to Archer. Although Archer has racked up some wins, maybe we'll end up with a triple threat match. Who knows? For the Fatal 4-Way match, I'm going to go with either the Anarchists retaining or the Dangerous Dames becoming the new champions. That's my guess. It's hard to say. You also got Hostile Takeover. And of course, Sky Sin, part of Hostile Takeover with Roxy Riot. She is also the reigning defending TWA Lucha Mega Champion. So if they're able to defeat the champs today, Sky Sin will actually be a double champion. Hostile Takeover, of course, represents Team Honeybee Wrestling. They do indeed. All right, I just have to use the facilities again really quickly while these Vixen villains are making their way to the squared circle. We do still have two more teams to make their way, Rio and, of course, the reigning defending champions, so I will be right back.
Prepare to witness brutality. Ripley is ready to go to work.
To do so is to invite disaster upon yourself. No one can survive the full force of Ripley's brutality.
It sounds dramatic, Wade, but you're not wrong. Every time a challenge has stood in her path, Rhea's met it head-on. She's as fearless as she is vicious in the ring.
And that is why looking across a ring at Rhea Ripley must fill even the most confident competitors with terror. When you're tangled with Rhea Ripley, you're always just a riptide away from defeat.
Rhea's ability to unleash her ferocious strength in the ring is truly second to none. Every time she steps into the ring, it's with the intent of crushing the competition under her boot. We're about to see firsthand that what Mommy wants, Mommy gets. The genius of the sky. Slant. And from Tokyo, Japan,
Io Sky is is a true top-tier competitor. She's a AAA threat. Aptitude, attitude, and altitude. Io takes to the sky with ease, flaunting her natural ability as she comes crashing down on your head.
Very eloquently put, Wade. You make Io inflicting lasting bodily harm on her opponent sound positively elegant. They're here!
And their opponents, the Wrestling Alliance Underground World Tag Team Champions and the Wrestling Alliance World Tag Team Champions, Morgan the Lunatic James and Tessa Psycho Spirit James, the Anarchist.
Corey, what do you think of the chances here tonight?
I love them. I'm not like everybody else, Cole. It seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's demise, but not me.
Tag team action underway. Elimination rules for this contest. A team is officially eliminated once a member has been eliminated. Down the line with the schoolboy. Shoulders are down. Kicks out. She's got the shoulders down. Cover here. She's able to kick out before the refs count. She was really going for the pin there. Falls count anywhere. It really is sort of a blank cannon. Shoulders down to the count. The challenger stays in the match with a kick out.
I think that early pin was so unexpected.
Oh, look at this. The schoolgirl. Oh, kick out.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
Strong tackle. Quick thinking and quick rollout there. Wants to regroup and recover. Headed out of the ring now.
Countering that offense. Right to the kidney. Schoolboy. Shoulders down. She kicks out before one.
Not even close.
Dropping the leg. Oof, just stomping away.
Damage starting to affect the challenger. And she goes for the quick pin. And then a sky.
That count this soon into a match. This could easily all be over sooner rather than later. Schoolboy trying to steal the win.
I have returned. I've been paying attention to the matchup, though. I managed to actually remember to bring my dashboard with me, just in case, you know, Rocky Cross had some trash talking going on, and I didn't want to miss anything. I know. Falls count anywhere. No disqualifications. No countouts. Elimination. Fatal four-way tag action with four of the best teams in TWA Underground at the moment.
She retaliates.
Speaking of one of the best tag teams in TWA, Country Dominance, of course. Going to be looking to win Tag Team Championship Gold on Sunday at the 6th Annual TWA Bash at the Beach Stream Preview.
Nothing you can do against overwhelming odds.
It is going to be one hell of a show. That is for certain.
She's quick to get
That is for certain.
She's still got a lot of fight left in her.
contact. A step over. Patella
All hell breaking loose as expected in this match so far. Still hard to believe we're only one away from 900 subscribers.
Annual Petrovic is a heel in AAA.
Sorry, say that again.
Annual Petrovic is a heel in AAA.
Oh, she is indeed, yeah. You know, I've said it before, we've talked about it before, but who impresses me when it comes to working two promotions is Dominic Mysterio, because in WWE, you know, he's a flat-out heel as part of the Judgment Day, but when he's in AAA, I mean, they just absolutely love him over there, and of course, he's the mega champion. So, and that's not an easy thing to pull off, you know? Especially considering AAA has a partnership with WWE, so the fact that he's able to pull off a heel role and a babyface role, well, not necessarily babyface per se, but I mean, he's certainly a favorite in AAA. They absolutely love him over there.
Great teamwork right there.
So far, no eliminations in this elimination contest. Imagine if Hostile Takeover wins, because again, if Hostile Takeover is able to pull it off, Sky Sin will become a double champion, because again, she is the reigning defending TWA Lucha Mega Champion at the moment. Another one of TWA's great shows. Hopefully nobody's missed any of the Lucha Libre Mundo shows. They've been absolutely phenomenal so far. The home for all your favorite light heavyweights and cruiserweights. They're certainly not the entirety of the roster. There are, of course... Wow, I thought that was a delayed count right there. That was a delayed count there by the referee. We almost had our very first elimination. 2 count by Roxy Riot. First elimination. Roxy Riot from Hostile Takeover has been eliminated. Sky Sin's in there all by her lonesome. Nice sling blade. By Carmen Petrovic. Dangerous Dames are looking really good in there. Oh, 2 count only. Tessa James was looking to eliminate Sky Sin. Oh! Look at this. Referee with another slow count. Sky Sin has been eliminated. Io Sky has been eliminated. Rhea Ripley's all by herself in there, representing Rio. Both Carmen Petrovic and Rhea Harrow, however, are both still in it to win it against the Anarchists. Rhea Harrow with a pinfall. Again, the referee with a slow... There goes Rhea Ripley. Rio has been eliminated. It is down to the Dangerous Dames and the Anarchists. Man, what a match. I got to tell you, I agree with Luke. They've been beating the hell out of each other. This has been a great, great matchup. Still 2 more matches to go. Oh, Tessa James kicks out, but Rhea Harrow just about had her beat. Look at Carmen Petrovic all over Morgan James. Wowzers. Look how good Carmen Petrovic is looking in there.
That's got to be a tie turner.
You're taking your dog for a walk now? Is that what you said?
I think so.
Poof, he's gone. How dare Buddy have to go outside when we are only 2 matches away from the end of the show? Oh, she missed! Morgan James with a flying elbow. All right, sounds good. We'll see you when you get back. Or talk to you when you get back.
Right, right there.
Carmen Petrovic with an immediate interruption of that pinfall by Morgan James. Oh! Holy hell. Rhea Harrow in a little bit of trouble here. Rhea Harrow's been eliminated. Carmen Petrovic all by herself against the 2 members of the Anarchists. So I don't know. It's not looking good for the Dangerous Dames at the moment as they chase these tag team championships.
The Anarchists versus B. Jackson and Julia Jackson for the win, for the opportunity next week.
That's on CCW?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I didn't even know B. Jackson was still wrestling. Carmen Petrovic with a bag full of tacks. The numbers game is going to catch up to her eventually here, but Carmen Petrovic is definitely giving it her all here. Definitely giving it her all here.
She's taking things to ringside.
It's been a tough afternoon for the TWA Underground World Tag Team Champions, but it is 2-1 currently.
Right in the breadbasket. She manages to reverse it.
And she manages to avoid that bit of offense.
And the champ's in really rough shape.
Yeah, the numbers game definitely not favoring her at the moment. Just as it looks like she's getting a leg up, the other member of the Anarchists is right there. Oh! Damn, right onto those thumbtacks. Face first. And that might do it right there. And that is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Elimination Matchup. And still, your TWA Underground World Tag Team Champions representing Team Rocky Cross. It is Morgan and Tessa James. They are the Anarchists, and they are still your double tag team champions. Because they are also the TWA World's Tag Team Champions. They'll, of course, be defending those championships on Sunday as well. What a match that was. All right, here we go. It's co-main event time. It's no holds barred time. A rematch between Dropkick Murphy and the Anomaly Rex. Of course, those two fought not long ago to unify 2 championships, the $1 Million Championship and the TWA Extreme Championship. Today, Dropkick looks for revenge as he challenges the Anomaly Rex for the TWA Extreme Championship. Can he get the job done? Or will the Anomaly Rex continue as a double champion? Because he is also the TWA North American champion. Dropkick Murphy from Team Denforcer. Co-main event time it is. Mufasa says she tried her best. Oh man, she was phenomenal in there. She was, Rhea Harrow, the Dangerous Dames looked really good in there, period. But what a brutal match it was, though. Because it's not like it was only the Anarchists they had to contend with, right, from the beginning of the matchup. So they were, they looked great in there. They looked great. Unfortunately, as it is, the Anarchists are the very best in the women's tag team division at the moment. Without a question of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt.
A man who is proud to...
But yeah, she absolutely tried her best. Rhea Harrow always looks great, but man, did Carmen Petrovic ever look good in there.
Championship titles truly is
And here he comes. He is the double champion, the Anomaly Rex. I'm interested to know who the mystery opponent is for Oni Shinobi. I mean, Elijah Archer was beside himself when he found out he wasn't getting a shot at the championship today. Instead, they opted to put a mystery opponent in there. Who it's going to be, I don't know. We can only take a guess at this point. We can only take a guess at this point. So no holds barred it is between Dropkick Murphy and the Anomaly Rex for the TWA Extreme Championship. Holding up both championships proudly, as he should. And a fantastic champion he is. Not going to lie. Not going to sugarcoat it. The Anomaly Rex amongst the best in the world right now. Only a matter of time before he looks for a world championship, I'm sure. And deservingly, might I add. So.
The challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 200.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada is Dropkick Murphy. Of course, a member of the Coalition, MJF and Joe Hendry won their tag team matchup earlier. Dropkick Murphy would love to defeat the Anomaly Rex here and take home that TWA Extreme Championship. Again, unfortunately for the one Elijah Archer, he lost his matchup earlier. 2 falls to 1 against Royce Keys. That said, though, like I said earlier, Archer's racked up some wins lately, so I mean that matchup might not hurt him as much. I mean, it could end up being a triple threat match against Oni Shinobi at some point. One never knows. But Royce Keys defeating the one Elijah Archer definitely puts him in the conversation for that championship. There's not really much we can do about that at this point. That's on Archer. That is on Archer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in store for something special. Drop kick. Beautiful.
Still waiting to find out if Glenola is going to go live. I'm not sure if he's going live or not. I'm sure he'll let us know sooner than later.
I decided I'm going to wait. Maybe later this evening, but...
Later this evening? Yeah.
Maybe. You know, getting how my back's feeling. And
fair enough. Question of the show.
I'm laying down.
If nobody's answered the question of the show yet, what are your thoughts on Cody defending his championship against Sammy and Gunther in a triple threat matchup? Do you guys like that? Or do you not like that? If you don't like it, what would you prefer to see? Myself, I would have rather seen Gunther take that championship away from Cody Rhodes.
I'm not a huge Sami Zayn fan. Cody Rhodes, I'm hit or miss on. Sometimes, he's great. Sometimes it's
Yeah, we've said the same thing. I actually find him more entertaining watching him chase a title than to actually hold on to the title.
Yeah.
I just think he's a boring champion. Why they can't manage to book him as well as they do when he's chasing, when he's defending, I don't know. But I think most people agree that they'd rather see Cody chasing it than actually, retaining it. But
so I like, as you all know, I don't really watch wrestling now. New shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, for a while, wrestling was actually getting really good again, but then when it comes to WWE specifically, TKO started sticking their nose in where it doesn't belong and making changes and just crazy things going on with TKO and WWE there. I appreciate that they're the parent company, but let WWE handle their business. Stay out of the business. You don't need to be interfering and changing things on the fly as they go. Triple H was doing just fine until all of that started happening. Now, of course, Triple H takes all the brunt of people's anger and frustration. They blame him specifically for you know, over the crazy crap that's been going on when it's not him. And I can hear myself. Why do I hear myself? But anyways, yeah. Boss Apollo says, I see a member of the Public Enemy got a big win today. They did. They surely did. Of course, Royce Keys, a member of the Public Enemy. As is Jacob Fatu. Dropkick Murphy making the Anomaly Rex eat the ring post. Sorry, say that again, Moon. What did you say?
I don't even know what's going on with me flipping headphones.
Oh, gotcha.
Don't want to use wanted to use the headset for a change.
Right.
But I've been using it and it keeps fuzzing out.
Are they fully charged, or is it a wired headset?
It's a wired headset that goes in.
Yeah, I mean, I still use a wired headset myself. I mean, I've been tempted to get wireless, but I see so many people having issues with the wireless headsets. I just haven't gone there yet. And they're expensive.
Mine works pretty good, except for the fact I forget to charge it.
Hey, yeah, so does Luke. Why he doesn't plug his headset at night when he goes to bed, I don't know. But
all of that work, all these big moves, and it still didn't earn the fall.
So it looks like Rocky Cross so far still winning dice. Good Lord, I can hear myself again.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
But unless somebody can roll a pair of sixes and tie Rocky for a roll-off, he's going to be winning the dice game today. Which means he'll be able to claim somebody if he wants, or he can gift somebody a claim if he knows somebody that wants to claim a wrestler. Dice and blackjack are both now ways, if you win them, you can claim either a superstar or a faction or tag team. Dropkick Murphy. Oh, 1 count only. I was going to say he's got the champ's shoulders pinned to the mat. Or technically wood in this case. There are no mats in TWA Underground. Nothing but wood and concrete and metal everywhere. That didn't seem to work for you there, Glenn. You might have to try it again.
I know. I'm going to give it a minute.
I don't know if I can do it for you. Nope. Oh, yeah, it did work. So you got 17.
Yeah.
That was for me rolling. That was for me playing for you, though. You can always try it again yourself. Or maybe you did do it. I don't know. Maybe that was you, because you tried it again, then I typed. I don't know who got it first.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I still have a bunch of redeems, so.
Nice evasion and retaliation by the champ.
I've got matches. I got everything I need.
You do. Yeah, you still have a lot of redeems. Wow, that is it. That is all. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the no-holds-barred matchup and still your TWA Extreme Champion. And, of course, he is also the TWA North American Champion. He's a double champion, the Anomaly Rex. So congratulations to Rex. What a phenomenal champion he is and has been and likely will continue to be. Again, it's probably only a matter of time before we see the Anomaly Rex looking for a world championship. And who, at this point, can state that he doesn't deserve that opportunity? I mean, with Archer losing, again, that could end up being a triple threat situation. You never know. Archer could still sneak in to that world championship opportunity. But if there's anybody else that might deserve a shot at Oni Shinobi, definitely the Anomaly Rex. No offense to the one Elijah Archer. You know, he's been hunting that down since he lost it. But the Anomaly Rex is just simply awesome. And here we go with our main event, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the reigning, defending TWA Underground World Champion. He is the Ninja Demon, Oni Shinobi. And of course, he has a mystery opponent today. Again, the one Elijah Archer was beside himself earlier today when he found out there was a mystery opponent facing Oni Shinobi instead of him facing Oni Shinobi. He really wants a shot at that championship. He would love to win that championship back. I think that's the only championship he's loved more than the Legends Championship over the past few years. Unfortunately for him, today was not his day, as Royce Keys beat him 2-1 in a best 2 out of 3 falls matchup. Again, it does not mean he can't challenge for that title still. But it's certainly a wee bit of a setback, if you ask me, especially when you got somebody like the Anomaly Rex doing as well as he is in TWA Underground. He's a double champion, North American champion, and the TWA Extreme champion. It's kind of hard to turn somebody like that down. All right, let's see who it is. Oh my God, you're shitting me. Are you fucking serious? Matt Cardona? Who the hell signed Matt Cardona? And why is he automatically challenging I realize he's the king of the Indies. Why is he challenging Oni Shinobi? Who signed this match? Who booked this shit? No wonder, like, now Archer's really going to be pissed. Hey, I mean, somebody brand new to the roster. Somebody brand new to the roster challenging Oni Shinobi ahead of him. If he wasn't already pissed, he's going to be absolutely beside himself now. What the fuck? Where's Johnny the Ace Steam? Like, who booked this? Better yet, when did he even sign? I don't recall anything in the news about Matt Cardona signing with TWA. Much less having him show up on TWA Underground in the main event. Well, good luck, Cardona, because Oni Shinobi is an absolute savage. You might be the king of the Indies. I think he might be the king of Savage. That kind of sounded weird. King of Savage, because there's, you know, Macho King Randy Savage. I don't know. But here we go. It is main event time for the TWA Underground World Championship. Let's fucking go. LFG. It is showtime and go time.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 210 pounds, the Wrestling Alliance Underground World Champion, the Demon Ninja.
Oh, did anybody get cursed to the cellophane today? I don't think so.
No, there's 2 volunteers for a cellophane.
War and Alan Severn, yeah. Mufasa says he's always ready, I guess. Who's always ready? Oni Shinobi? Are you talking about Rex? Who are we talking about here? Alan Severn? War? I mean, they're all 4 of them. They're always ready for action. They don't care what the match is, who they're fighting. It's an Inferno match? Did they already announce that? Did I miss? What the fuck? Matt Cardona and Oni Shinobi in an Inferno match for the Underground World Championship. That is our main event today, apparently. What in the blue hell? Well, I see blue flame. I do see blue flamage there, so, you know, it's the blue health comment. It kind of resonates. Who's walking away unscathed and without third-degree burns? Is it going to be the champion or the king of the Indies?
Oh my God! Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Yeah, he sort of missed the mark on that one, didn't he? Whoa! Cardona with a sky-high power bomb. Mufasa says Matt Cardona thing is always ready. Oh, Matt Cardona, yeah, he is. I don't even know. I didn't even know he was signed to TWA though. That's the problem I'm having right now. Much less being the main event, challenging for the World Championship on Underground, and apparently in an Inferno match. Crazy. Nice double stomp to the chest, and technically that was the collarbone area he nailed there. That probably didn't feel too good, and Cardona doesn't look like he's feeling too ready to roll at this point in time.
Fends it off. Good counter. Stomping down with all their weight. The champ has absorbed some damage. Great response.
No pinfalls and submissions in this one, folks. The only way to win is to set your opponent on fire. Who is going to be barbecued alive? The King of the Indies or the Ninja Demon? The challenger or the champion? These guys are going back and forth here. Exchanging some fisticuffs here. Trading blows in the middle of the squared fiery circle. I was going to say squared circle, but the shit's on fire. We got to make mention of that again. We got to make mention. Matt Cardona with a sledgehammer. I forgot that was even there. I believe only Shinobi brought that in. But it didn't come into play, so I kind of forgot about it until he picked it up. Look at the striking here by Matt Cardona. Whoa! Went to use the sledgehammer, but Oni Shinobi. Wow! Matt Cardona, I gotta tell you, Matt Cardona, whether I knew he was signed or was going to be in this match or not, he's looking good in there against the champion. Crazy. Craziness going on here in our main event. I don't know how many Matt Cardona fans we have in the Fam Jam. I mean, I like Matt Cardona. I just did not know he was going to be here today. I did not know he was going to be here today. Nice sling blade by the champ. Oh! I don't know what he just spit in his face, but Matt Cardona got hit with some sort of mist by the champion. And I don't know if it was just me, but I'm pretty sure after he did that, the flames got higher. Was he spitting gasoline at him? Holy hell. I think he truly is the King of Savage.
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot.
I think he might actually be the King of Savage.
Nice takedown.
Submission locked in.
Dangerous. Just look at the size of this fire.
But you gotta set him on fire. He's tapping out, but that is not how you win the matchup. If he wants to retain his title, he needs to set Matt Cardona on fire here. It's got to be hot in there. Jesus Christ. Good thing they pushed the barricades back a bit, too, because they'd get hot ringside, too, would it not? I would think. If you're sitting front row, you're going to feel those. You're going to feel that flamage. Nice leapfrog there by Matt Cardona, showing that he still has that agility. Ooh, elbow to the face. And another, this time by Cardona. This truly has been a back and forth match between these savages.
These athletes are jockeying close to the ropes, closer to the flames.
Oni Shinobi. Oh! And that is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the Inferno matchup, and still your TWA Underground World Champion. He is the Ninja Demon, Oni Shinobi. So congratulations to Oni Shinobi and Team Oni Shinobi FU. Matt Cardona was set on fire. You saw the ref using a fire extinguisher to put him out. But what a showing, though, by Matt Cardona. I mean, I may not have known he was going to be here, and I absolutely did not know he was going to be challenging Oni Shinobi. But what a great showing by Matt Cardona today. All right, let's have a look at what transpired today. We started off with Victoria Vale challenging for the TWA Women's Speed Championship. It went to a draw, so by champion's advantage, Liv Morgan will go to TWA's 6th Annual Bash at the Beach Stream Preview this Sunday and defend her championship against Madam MJF in a long time coming rematch between those two Vixen villains. Moondust with a big win in a dumpster match over Dragon Lee. We had Rocky Cross and Mad Dog in action today. They are the Nexus. Now, they've had many names, but they are now the Nexus, and they, of course, defeated the Vision today in a Tornado Tag Team matchup. Rock Roberts with a big W. Rock Roberts with a big W over BLK in an ambulance matchup. What a war that was. They fought in the ring, outside the ring, in the audience, on top of the ambulance. It was absolutely wild. The gods had to intervene in that matchup because those two just wanted to keep pounding they were pounding each other into oblivion in that matchup. Royce Keys picks up a big W over the one Elijah Archer in a 2 out of 3 falls matchup. We had Joe Hendry and MJF the Coalition in a steel cage matchup, and they picked up a big W against Hank and Tank, who were, of course, looking to defeat them so they could challenge them for the championships. But the champions were in it to win it, and they retained. Well, they didn't retain. The titles weren't on the line, but they were in it to win it. They did not want to have to go against Hank and Tank again with the championships on the line. Up next, it was a Tornado Tag Team Fatal 4-Way Elimination matchup between the Dangerous Dames, Hostile Takeover, Rio, and of course the reigning defending champions, the Anarchists, Morgan and Tessa James, but it was the reigning defending champions that picked up the big W when it came down to just Rhea Harrow and Carmen Petrovich. Unfortunately, Rhea Harrow got eliminated, left Carmen all by her lonesome against those two savages known as Morgan and Tessa James, and the champions found a way to win it. Next, it was Dropkick Murphy challenging the Anomaly Rex to a rematch for the TWA Extreme Championship, and it was the Anomaly Rex, the double champ. He is the reigning defending TWA North American and Extreme Champion, and he retained his championship. And we'll move on to TWA's 6th Annual Bash at the Beach this Sunday as a double champion. Last but not least, a mystery opponent and a mystery matchup, apparently. It ended up being the King of the Indies, Matt Cardona, challenging the Oni Shinobi, the Ninja Demon, to an Inferno match for the TWA Underground World Championship. And as you saw, it was Oni Shinobi setting Matt Cardona on fire. Set him ablaze. The referees put him out with a fire extinguisher, allowing Oni Shinobi to retain that Underground World Championship. So it was a fantastic show. And of course, our next live show will be this Sunday afternoon. Again, it is our 6th Annual TWA Bash at the Beach Stream Preview. 12 matches of absolute pure fire. You don't want to miss out. Make sure you are there this Sunday, because man, oh man, is it going to be a spectacle. There's 12 matches, 12 championship matches, and of course, TWA's Bash at the Beach is one of our 3 big stream previews of the year. So it's always a lot of fun, always high octane, and always great matchups, and always a good time. So that's what matters most, always a good time. Got to keep those vibes rolling. But that is it.
Wow.
But that is it. But that is it. That is all for episode number 719. We'll see you Sunday live here on YouTube for episode number 720. By the way, we're almost at 900 subscribers on YouTube. We're at 899. We're one away from 900. Maybe by this Sunday, we'll be able to say that we now have 900 subscribers on YouTube. That would be absolutely phenomenal. So if you know somebody that likes professional wrestling and you think they would enjoy what TWA has to offer, make sure you let them know. Make sure you point out YouTube. And when you're watching those videos, whether it's a live show, you're going back to watch anything you missed, or if it's a matchup you're watching, make sure you like, even share that shit if you want to. It does help with our algorithms. It helps TWA on YouTube grow larger, and we want to keep growing and continue our success. But again, it is That is it. That is all for TWA Underground. It is
Very good.
that time. It was a fantastic show, yeah. Absolutely fantastic. Wait till you see Sunday's show. If you think today's show was fantastic, you're going to be blown away this Sunday. Trust me. Trust me. But it is that time of day. You don't have to go home. But, guys, what, in fact, do they have to do?
Get the fuck out of my channel.
Get the fuck out of our channel. It's time to go. We'll see you Sunday. Au revoir. A biento. Sayonara. Get the fuck out right now. Goodbye.